Guys, what is up? It's Streamer. Today I have a new game for guys, and this is the LEGO Desert Eagle from Counter-Strike 2. So, I know I've made the Deagle a ton of times, and I probably will continue to make the Deagle because it is probably one of my most favorite pistols ever. So, I decided I wanted to make this from CS2 because it has the CS2 kind of two-tone, just like the real Deagle has in the first place. And that's just because I wanted to try out to see if I could actually do the two-tone using a high amount of light gray pieces, and it clearly worked out really well. So this is the same base model as I used for the Desert Eagle I made, I think it's over 4 or 5 years ago or something. I'm gonna link it here somewhere, which is from OLEGO, I think he's called, a tutorial from him. So make sure to go check it out if you do want to make this yourself. I'm not going to make a tutorial on this model, I don't think. But yeah, let's just start going over it. We have the grip here, which as mentioned is two-tone, so the kind of plastic is gray instead of black because I don't really have any black parts. So it does have some serrated pieces here. It has this little thing, I guess it is to protect you from pushing the slide lock or something, I'm not too sure. We do have the logos on the sides here. We have a few arch slopes to make the nice little angle that the Desert Eagle's grip actually has, so it's not completely straight, or it doesn't have the same angle as this, is what I'm trying to get at. So the magazine release does not really work, but it is there as a detail at least. The magazine does come out. Doesn't really have too much detail, it only has a couple of holes on the sides, it doesn't really have any of the lines it's supposed to have. It also has a tiny bullet on top, because obviously there's not really space for any bigger magazine inside here. But the bottom plate is pretty nicely angled at the front, so it looks really nice when it's actually inside of the grip. We have the beaver tail, which is nicely shaped just using some cheese slopes. Also has a little clip piece at the back. We have a few nice slopes up into the beaver tail. We have the hammer, which of course gets pushed back by the slide. As you can see, the slide is built using plates and brackets. As you can see, it is just connected with some brackets right in here, and then it has a piece inside there connecting the two bars together. Of course, that does mean that the whole thing here is open. It's not really supposed to be this open, but not really too much to do about that. But yeah, the slide does of course work, no surprise there. The slide lock of course works as well, and here you can see inside of the whole thing, you can look through the magwell. As you can see, we do have quite a few serrations on the sides here, a couple of pieces just to add some thickness to the slide, and as well as these angled plates. The safety doesn't really work, it kind of just flops around. It's only held in by the rear side actually, so it doesn't really work, it just kind of moves, but it does look pretty nice at least. As you can see, I did run out of light gray grill pieces, so on this side we just have a few dark gray ones because it's not really as visible. The rear sight is built using the same pieces I normally use, just that I actually decided to mount them sideways this time, and it ends up looking really nice. Has a really nice, more tight sight picture than the previous designs I've used. We have the chamber right here, which isn't really anything special, it's just where the rubber band is housed. On the top we have the kind of rail where you can slide on attachments or not, I don't really remember how it works. But we do have these kind of indents, which I assume are to screw in any attachments. At the front of the barrel there's not really much to see. I didn't really have any parts to actually put there to add a nice detail, but we do have the front sight, which is just a little clip piece. And just like in CS2 we have a bottom rail, but of course you can't really attach anything in CS2, so it's just kind of there for detail, I assume. Looks pretty tactical. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I am very sorry that it's taken such a long time for me to actually get a video uploaded. I haven't really made any specific gun designs, just been making a bunch of custom guns because we are going to be moving very soon. So I will not be able to make a couple of guns for a long time, but at least you can check out my previous videos. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys. Goodbye.